Starship, all you fans, thanks for coming and watching this video today. We got a couple of new things in the Starship, and I just want to show you what those were. It's middle of August. We did a few upgrades. We put a few new games in. First thing we did, though, was we finally sent off the boards and fixed House of the Dead 2. I may have mentioned this in a previous video, but it's been working really great. Everybody's having fun coming in and actually blowing those zombies away. We've extended our classic 80s row here, if you want to take a shot of that, by 2. So we're 2 more to get away from the wall there, which gives us a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17 games, 17 classic 80s games right when you walk in the door. All been, we went through and refurbished and re-stenciled and done everything to make these games feel just like they did when you walked into those arcades back in the early 80s. Now this one is the only one it's technically made much later, in the year 2000, I believe. This was the Namco 20-year reunion. We have it right here at the front. You can play Miss Pac-Man or Galaga. It's that class of 81 machine. It's really fun, but everything else is old. What we did, though, is we had to move Joust. It was kind of the corner on the other side. It's right here now. It stands a little taller than the Pac-Man and the Donkey Kong Jr., and it's on casters, so it actually can wheel around a little bit, which is nice, because those are a pain to move a lot of times, and anyone that has an arcade knows that. But anyway, so Joust is on this side, what's new? So let's go around to the other side and see. What's new is, the last few weeks we put Tempest back out on the floor, but we put Tron back out on the floor. And I don't know if I've ever done an in-depth video on this Tron. I got it about 3 years ago, and it was in rough shape, as most games that age are. We got new plastics from Phoenix Arcade. We got toppers that were made a few years back. I put some T-molding on there that actually has a LED inside that glows. New inserts, those came from Phoenix Arcade. I don't know where I got the CPO and the spinner top, and then new shells. This was from Groovy Game Gear back when they were reproducing those. So restored it. Also did a little mod on that to make it pulse in and out, but really a beautiful game. It's great sitting right across from the bar. I can actually see it all day now, and we've already had some people in to play it this week and love it. So it's in the lineup, which helped push this thing out. And the other thing, as you saw in my last video, was the Zaxxon. I finally got it all finished up here. And it's looking pretty good. You know, I took this handle apart, repainted it, went inside, cleaned it up. This edge, I really liked the CPO on it, so I didn't want to completely replace it. And I just cleaned up this edge a lot here. It does have a quarter button there. It had a little hole there already, so I just burred it out just a little bit further, trying not to destroy anything, but just to put a credit button on it. You can set this game to free play. It's just called free ships in the manual, which will give you infinite ships, which you think would be great, but the game never ends, and your ship just keeps crashing into the wall when you walk away from it. So we decided to give it a credit button, which I think is pretty cool. Of course, we got Punch Out here, Mad Planets, Asteroids Deluxe. So Zaxxon, Tron, new to the floor. Tron's been on the floor before, but I had to put a new 20-pin connector on it, make it a little more stable. It would lock up from time to time. So we're going to walk around the bar here. So I actually got some new beers this week. So let's take a look at that. We added to our Bishop cider here. We put Texas tea in, so that's kind of nice to have. Wicked Apple, so we got a Red's Apple Ale. And then on this side here, Rars, which is another local brewery, a Fort Worth brewery. We have Ugly Pug, Leta de Mango, and Adios Pantalones. Me and my brother really like the Ugly Pug and the Adios Pantalones. Those are probably our favorites of the new stuff that we got in. We still have other local brew as well. You know, we have Revolver's Blood and Honey, obviously Billy Jenkins from Wild Acre, Community Mosaic. So try to support all the local stuff for sure. And then sodas and nachos and all the other rest, that kind of stuff. And then let's go back and look at that last new game that we put on the floor. X-Men, if you came really early on, our X-Men had a rough monitor in it. It actually's got a really nice monitor in it now. That's up as well. We're happy about that. Oh, I totally forgot about this. Yesterday I swapped out one of the Neo Geo titles too. I've done a video on this previously and put in the SVC Chaos and the Prehistoric Isle 2, but we also have King of Monsters 2 in there right now. So You got your kaiju feel. You want to come in here and destroy some buildings and fight other kaiju, we got a game for you there. So a lot of fun. And lastly, back here in the dark depths of the arcade, if we ever shot Afterburner, to be honest with you, Frogger, which I put a black light LED in there, and it already went, or not an LED, but a black light bulb in there, but it already went out on us, so that's kind of disappointing. So I'm gonna have to get back in there and mess with it. But all in all, we're excited to have Frogger on the floor. A lot of people coming in asking for it, so it's good to have. So pretty nice. I will say lastly then, I don't think we've ever shot Afterburner. Have we?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, so Matt McDonough took our boards, got them all sturdied up. I went in and worked on, man, I found the last button.
Hold on. Rampage is
Oh, rumbling in your ear? Sorry about that. I'll go over this side here. I found one of the last buttons that had, it's kind of an unobtainium. There's a button underneath this red button that you push, the little mechanism. It's not just a micro switch. So we have that original button on there, replace the bulb and the lock on there, as you can see it lighting up. And then there's some bumpers in here. This joystick's actually really nice. I went in, they were completely disintegrated. And I put some new bumpers in there, so it has a nice feel to it here, which I really like. Really fun game. This one has the upgraded ROMs. They did some anniversary edition where you could listen. It had some enhanced music, and you also have a level selector right when you turn the game on. You simply hit the little button down here, got a little cone button there, and it fires right up. So anyway, that's just a couple of updates in the arcade. We hope to see you soon. We're going to be open all weekend, of course. We open at noon until 8 for all ages, and then after 8 o'clock it's 21 and up. Please like and subscribe these videos. It's one of the things that helps that popularity, helps keep this place alive, and we want to be around for a long, long time for you. So thank you. Have a great day.